Welcome to Southeast Queensland skies. First up, a warning. As it says there, you can't necessarily connect a Canon DSLR or any camera that you care to name to your telescope and expect to get the same results as what you're going to see in the video. I've got a very fast f-ratio scope, or relatively fast Newtonian, f5, and if your telescope is focal ratio f6, then you'd have to increase exposure times by 1.5 times to get similar effects. If you've got f7, you'd have to double exposure times, and if you've got f10, you'd have to go 4 times longer, and depending on the mount you've got, you may not be able to track long enough to be able to achieve those longer exposures. And while the site I was at is not totally dark, you could also be in a more light polluted area, and that changes everything. Okay, so won't necessarily get the same thing that you're going to see here tonight. A bit more housekeeping. All images that you're about to see, it's a live desktop video capture. So all the shots are 30-second ISO 800 or 1600 or so, and any of these sliders, color adjustments are all done live. It's literally as I was sitting there at the laptop in the field. Secondly, I use ShareX, and on my little MacBook it tends to clog up with it and the AstroToaster software running on it and my Canon DSLR acquisition software, so it tends to crash somewhere between 13, 14, 15 minutes, and I have to restart it every so often. So I'll join together the two videos and you might just see a bit of a break or sort of an aberration in the video at around that time. Lastly, this is a high def video, so if you click the YouTube settings cog and set to the highest quality, and also you might want to increase the speed a bit to get through it a bit faster, as it's about 30 minutes long. And also if you've got a smart TV or maybe connect your laptop to it with an HDMI, watch it on your widescreen high def TV, because it's pretty spectacular to watch those images. They're really high quality stuff. What I look and see on my little MacBook is quite stunning. Okay, so I was out there last night. It was Thursday the 29th of December 2016, around about 7:45. Still quite light here in Australia at that time because it's summer. We're at Lake Wyaralong, 80 k's southwest of Brisbane. I used my Skywatcher SEQ5 Pro, the Rowan Astronomy belt drive, my Skywatcher 200p f5 Newtonian. The camera is my usual one, the Canon 650D full spectrum mod with the Astronomic full spectrum filter. It's kind of like a protective filter. And I use a Bata MPCC Mark III coma corrector, because all the fast Newtonians do suffer from coma. Horizontal field of view is about 1.3 degrees. Using a 2009 MacBook Pro 13-inch, it's been boot camped and it's running Windows 7, and the Canon EOS utility software, which comes free with the Canon cameras to enable me to set the shutter and the ISO and various other bits and pieces and actually trip the shutter from the PC. And I'm using AstroToaster version 2.05C to actually colorize the images live in the field at night. And just in case you're an astrophotography nut, I'm not doing astrophotography. I'm just taking shots to see the wonders of the skies, to do EAA, electronic assisted astronomy, out there at night. Normally when I'm there by myself, I actually sort of grab an image and then go and look up all the details on it and how wide it is and how far away it is and all that kind of stuff, which I find better than just running from object to object. But this demo is just a few of the objects that were around the other night, so I'm only spending sort of 30-second shots and then moving on to the next very rapidly. Alright, this is the Brisbane to Gold Coast corridor, around about 2 million people here. And I was in this green zone here at a place called Lake Wyaralong. Insert shows the lake, and I'm set up over on this eastern side here. So it's in this green zone, which is kind of dark green, whatever that means on darksitefinder.com, but it's certainly not dark. And if over in the east here, and remember this time of year for us, the Milky Way is kind of lying over in the east, over sort of this area here to low on the horizon, so a lot of these objects are within that haze, and you can see a little bit, a couple of times you can see a bit of it looks like vignetting. It's just because of the stretches going on and other things. I do not use a light pollution filter at this site though. Okay, so thanks for in advance. Thanks for watching this movie or this video. Subscribe. I'll be posting up more live viewing in the future. I've got some other telescopes that I use, and I also have some pretty unique ways to set up and polar align, as I have a neck and back injury which precludes me from looking up through the polarscope and squatting down on the ground at funny angles. So I purely use electronic means, including a unique way using user objects to do polar alignments even in the daytime, and I'll post up those videos later. So I'll now join the videos together, and we'll actually do about 30 minutes of live slewing to around about 25 objects. Again, thanks for watching. Welcome to Wyaralong, Lake Wyaralong. I'll post up a video just cut in shortly with the site details. 29th of December 2016. Let's kick off. I've got my EOS utilities cranked up. Let's do AstroToaster. Continue last session, no. Delete the files. Okay, set this up. Start addiction 30. And the color adjustment window, expand of 3. Apply gradient. Logarithm. Saturation 10. For around there, 8. And that'll do. Right. Don't need to see file list. Don't need to see the viewer. Monitor. Single. Refresh. Righto. Let's kick off. We'll go to Itacarina first, which is 3372. I'm sending it there with the hand control. 3372. I'll put the name on the shot just so the file is enabled. NGC 3372. There it is. ISO 830 seconds, small fine. Here we go, 30-second shot. Full screen viewer, let's wait. This is the paint drying part. There's the shutter. That tells me it's processing up here. Image will be there shortly. And there it is. And let's go to the Southern Pleiades, which is nearby, which is IC 2602. So NGC, down, IC, enter. I think I said 2602. Just got to put some red on. It's killing me. Yep, it's beeped. Just change the name of the shot. Or the file list. I see. Oops. Now I've got mozzies just landing in me here. 2602. So just so you know what that's doing, it's labelling the shots here, see? NGC blah blah blah, shot number 119 from my camera. You can see over here in the folder, file names, digits 3 and the next shot's 120, so let's do that. That's the one we're about to do now. So this is a Southern Pleiades, still ISO 800, will be fine. Back to full screen mode, same colour adjustments will be fine. 30 seconds, we should get the Southern Pleiades, or Pleiades, however you pronounce it. Sorry, I'm just putting insect repellent on. Shocking here at this dam. Here we go. Here's the shutter. There, it's processing. I might blow that up a bit too, make it bigger. So here it comes, processing it. And there we go. Let me just make it slightly bigger, fill the screen a bit more. That's quite nice. If I tap here, it'll turn that menu bar off. Here it is. Very, very nice. Bring it back on. What's nearby? Well, we've got all 47 tuck and the tarantula, so we'll do the tarantula next, which is 2070, NGC 2070. NGC catalogue 2070, enter. We'll just put it in here so it names the shot. NGC 2070. I think it's doing a meridian flip, by the way. Just beeped. Let's give it a hit. Go full screen, wait for the shot to come in. Any second now, or 30 seconds, it'll refresh. 47 tucks up, so we'll go there. Next, just wait for the shot to come in. Tarantula Nebula.
And it's impossible to peek back your feet in this pitch flat. Yes, it is.
You can hear in the background a bit of outreach going on here, quite a couple of scopes. Oop, there's the shutter. About 10 seconds to process and we should see the Tarantula Nebula pop up on the screen. And there it is. Wow. I'll just make it pop a bit more. Contrast. Okay. Yeah, looks fine to me. Yeah, looks good. Color adjustment there. Anywho, 47 tuck, which is NGC 104. Let's go there. NGC 104. NGC 104. I just heard the word blowout by another bloke here, so he must be doing M42. I'll do that next. Oh, there's a bloke coming down the road here. Oh, another meridian flip. Yep, bugger. Sorry for the wait. Now we might as well go back and continue looking at that. Look at this nebulosity over here. Massive star field. Oops, beeped. So 47 tuck. Yeah, we probably don't need all that colour adjustments. Brightness down for globular. So here we go. 47 tuck coming right up. Can't hear the shutter yet. There's the shutter.
Galaxy just started.
There's the status bar. Shortly 47 tuck. Will process and pop up.
Well, if it's magnitude 8, then I don't think I can get it. Not with the
Boom.
I've got in.
Very nice. So
Maybe
M42.
Maybe if I had Barlow.
Let's go and have a look at that. What's that there? Hang on a second. I've just seen a little
Barlow.
an open cluster. No, I was looking at NGC 2547. Don't know what it was, so I thought I'd go and have. Let's go M42 anyway. Good old M42. Back up. SEQ 42. Enter. M42. Okay. Again, just show you that's where all the files go. They're all named. So the next shot will be 123. More than likely still correct. Yep, next one's 123. Beep. Let's give it a click. Full screen viewer, M42 coming up. Might as well turn that. I can actually go slightly bigger, judging by this. Here we go. So M42 processing in about 20 seconds, I'd say. Here's the shutter. So it should be processing about 10 seconds away from M42. And there it is. And the running man and everything, look at that. Blown out core, but what the hey, don't really care. Still a nice shot. Drop the brightness a tad. And contrast. Get out. There's a bloody mozzie right in my ear. Shit. Yeah, it's beautiful. Just stop the ShareX video, otherwise it crashes if it goes for too long. Back again, just gone off to M45. Clear these, we'll just wait for the shot to come in. Getting bitten by mozzies again. Well, 1.2 degrees field of view, let's see what we can fit in. Here comes a shot. Get out of me, bloody ear. Not a lot of nebulosity, there it is down there, but have to go a bit longer. Pull the nebulosity out. Let me whack and expand up. Get up to 6. Yeah, you can see it. These two down here. Get out, mozzie. There we go. Now, which way have I got to go for that? Well, one way to find out. this. Go up to 1600, which means I can make that 15 seconds. Go up again, means I can drop that to 8. And we'll give it a hit. So back to the full screen view. I try and go, let's see, right arrow, 1001, 1002, 1003. Let's see. So which way did the right arrow move it? Wait and see, 8 seconds. That's the shot taken. Did I go the right way? No. So I've got to go the other way. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1001, 1002, 1003. Let's try that. Ouch. Bloody mossies. Here she comes. Star trails there because of gear slop. This way is against gravity, it should be sharp. This new way, there you go. Very sweet. Okay, now I'll take it back to give it some quality. So back, get out, Aussie. Go 30 seconds and click. Full screen. This should be less grain this next shot. Oh yeah. Itchy, itchy. Wait for it to come in. Yeah, pinwheel galaxies nearby. Go and have a look at that. There's the shot. It should be processing. Oh man. Should be much less grain in this next shot. Here we go. Still got grain, but you can see the nebulosity around the Pleiades there. Alrighty, where's next pinwheel? What's that? 33, I think. Pinwheel. Yeah, Messier 33. Let's go there. Very nice. Got nice sharp focus tonight too. Beautiful focus tonight. Out of the full screen viewer. Oh, I didn't name that. Oh well. I left it on the wrong name. In my hurry I left it at M42. You'll see that up here. No, that's not M42. Oh well. What is it? M33. Okay, let's snap off that. 30-second shot. Refresh that. Don't need that adjustment. Ooh, bugger. Let me just back it out. Back it out. Okay, go in. Alrighty, go in one more time. I think that's alright. Right, don't need that colour adjust, which is what I was trying to do before. And we should get the pinwheel galaxy shortly. Oops, I've left that expand on. That's why it's noisy. Oops. Having a bit of a... Here we go. I've only got a touchpad on this thing. Let's drop that expand. Here we go. You get less noise when you don't expand as much. Of course you get less detail too. And let's see, brightness is down. for some reason. There we go. Contrast. Okay, drop the black point a tad. Don't want to clip. It's not a lot of data there, but what the hell. Anyway, Pinwheel Galaxy. Where are we going? Did the Pleiades. Let's go off over here. Oh, I don't think I've ever done the Crab Nebula. Messier 1. Yeah, let's go there. Yeah, I'll just set up, take that black point off if I'm going to do this nebula. Oh my god, I think we've got a mozzie crawling down the back here. Take that back to expand of 3. Apply. Bring the contrast back down. Here we go, we're ready to go. Oh, get out, stupid mozzie. Just zoom out. That's not a bad shot of the old M33, that. Doing a meridian flip to get to the crab. And then there's the Starfish Nebula. A couple of others, although I am rapidly running out of that 57 minutes as a joke. It'll be gone in about 10, I reckon. Anyway, beep, come on. Oh, suppose I better name it. File name M1. Phew, get out of me, bloody hair. Alright, let's click that off. And this will be M1 coming in shortly. Here it goes, should be processing. Yep, see it over here. Not very clear. What happens if I expand that? I'll bump up the contrast in a second. Geez, I'm getting eaten alive here by mozzies. Now, Crab Nebula, big deal. Where's next? Let's have a look around here. A few clusters around here. The M35 should be nearby. Let's try that. M35. And it doesn't have to do a flip. Thank God. M35. Crikey, Mikey, these bloody mozzies. 35. Righto. What have I done here? Too much expand for a cluster. Just go back to 3. Don't need contrast so much. Oops, black points raised. Here we go. Get out, mozzies. Should be just about there. Processing over here on the right. Should have Messier 35. Beautiful cluster in Gemini. Here she comes. Wow. Sweet. We've got a few around here, I think, clusters. M37. Pinwheel cluster. M37. Man, the mozzies. M37. So we should have M37 shortly. It's got some reddies and blueies in there. Should be nice. Get out of here, flies. Mozzies. Shit. Just watch it come in. Here's the shutter. Messier 37 with all of its blueies and reddies. Get it. Get out. Is it refreshed already? That's it. Yeah, it's tiny. Here's saturation. You can see the blueies in there and the reddies. Pretty cool. Go back to my 10. Righto, what else is around here? We did M35. Oh, the Eskimo, that's a tiny little thing. Oop. Tiny little planetary. Yeah, we'll give it a go. It's only, God, 1 arc minute. It's going to be absolutely tiny. We'll only see a blue colour, I suspect, but we'll go for it. NGC 2392. Very tiny. Just bump that up. Very nice, that. Blue hot stars. Very nice. A lot of sky glow over there too. They're pointing down very low in the horizon there. The altitude's like 15-20 degrees. Anyway, Eskimo Nebula, Clown Face Nebula, Planetary, blah blah blah. Should be coming up shortly. There it is. Tiny. And there's, I get this vignetting effect because of the sky glow down there. It's pointing towards the east, the Gold Coast to Brisbane corridor of 2 million people. So, huge sky glow. Anyway, where else can we go around here? Well, that's really low in the horizon, we won't go there. Get out, you rotten mozzie. Yeah. What's this here? M93, an open cluster. Yeah. M93. 10 arc minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shut down. These mozzies are killing me. Yeah, let's call it quits. Thanks for watching.